All right, so where we left off last time, episode 11, we had just finished making this digital miner. We have these 9 windmills set up with some power going directly into the digital miner, and currently we have this set up to mine diamonds for us. What we're doing is we're getting those diamonds and we are going to mine them with our Fortune 3 pick so that we actually get as many diamonds as we possibly can from this. Now, not only does this work for diamonds, but it also works for netherite, and that's going to be a very, very key component to moving forward and progressing with where we're at currently. We're going to need a lot of netherite so that we can finish upgrading all of our gear and then also start duplicating the Allthemodium smithing template. So I'm probably going to leave out most of this next bit where I'm going to move this digital miner and windmill setup around quite a bit to try to get as much netherite as I possibly can. But just know that when we get back, this is exactly how we did it. We had this digital miner set up with just these windmills going in the ATM mining dimension. Just to give you guys kind of an idea of what a single run gets with this digital miner, our configuration looks like this, where we're running in a 10 block radius, minimum of 64, max of 319. We're looking for any ores or any netherite scrap. I think we're going to increase the block radius a little bit. I think we can go to a max of about 30. But with a max of 10, we're getting all of these diamonds and about 7 ancient debris per run. So in the last run, I went ahead and mined all the diamonds from it, but this is the ancient debris from 2 full runs. So it's pretty good, and it runs for about 7 minutes. So as far as time goes, it's really not that bad. Then we just mine all the diamonds. We can go look at the backpack. We get stacks of diamonds, and we're getting a ton of ancient debris as well. I'm going to try to do like 1 or 2 more runs, and then we're going to get back to doing some things with bees. All right, so the max block radius is 32. I think we're on the max minimum Y level, the max Y level. I think everything is correct there. We're going to go back and tell it to start again. That's going to be so many diamonds. And to be completely honest, I don't need the diamonds. But we're going to stop it, reset it. I want the config to say the same. What on earth was that? What is that noise? It's like somebody just recorded themselves doing the sound effects. What is that? That's wild. Okay, anyways, we're turning off diamonds. We're going to just do netherite for now. 122 netherite. That's nice. That's going to be incredibly easy. So we're just going to sit here and let this run for a minute. We're going to slash home real quick, and I'm going to see if I can't create a couple more windmills and take them into the mining dimension to help speed that thing up a little bit. One other thing I wanted to do in this episode is start addressing some of the questions that I get in previous episodes. So there were 2 question suggestions that I had gotten. One of them was if I had already created an enrichment chamber. Yes, I do. It is just hiding behind my ME crafting terminal. The second thing was not actually a question. It was pointed out that I could use the basic fluid tank in bucket mode so that I didn't have to run back and forth and get water. So what I want to do is, first of all, I want to upgrade it from the basic to at least a couple tiers up. And then I want to see how on earth I switch it into bucket mode so that I don't have to use normal vanilla buckets to fill it up, because that would be awesome. Mechanism. Boost. Item mode switches in. Ooh, it worked. It does other things too. This is awesome. James, thank you so much for pointing this out. This is going to make my life so much easier. And it's full, just like that. So now, because I can't place it while it's in bucket mode, I have to hit in again, close out of whatever that is, and it'll now be full, which means now I can charge up. Oh, that's good. Oof. That's awesome. Okay, so we're going to take all of that out of there. We're making 6 total. And throw those 6 in there. Break the one on the end. 3. 1, 2, 3. Find the last guy. Put him there. Okay, let's see how much better this is running. Oh, it's running a lot better. It's actually able to keep up with power consumption. And it's still outputting a ton of netherite. All right, so now we're actually going to let this thing fully run through all of this. We may move it one more time. Probably won't show you that, but we're going to get a whole bunch of netherite. We're going to take it all home and smelt it. There you have it. A single run of this digital miner in the mining dimension got me a stack and a half. Over a stack and a half of netherite, which is absolutely insane, and for free. Like, I didn't even have to pay any resources to run this thing because I'm using wind generators, and because the mining dimension is set up so high, they run at incredible rates. So we're going to take all that ancient debris, and before I leave, I want to try one thing, because there is Allthemodium in this dimension. I want to see if the digital miner can actually mine it, because I know you can't mine it with Ultimine, and I know you can't mine it with like a chunk destroyer. But I have no idea if a digital miner, which is kind of mimicking like an actual person mining it, can actually do what I'm trying to do here. So let's see. All right, so we're just going to have Allthemodium selected here. We're going to go back and tell it to start. And it doesn't find any. I'm going to assume that's probably because it can't actually mine it. Worth testing. So effectively what this really means is that I can have an infinite amount, really, of basically any resource. All I have to do is go to the mining dimension and set up that exact same machine with the exact same power sources, and we're good to go. Tell it exactly what to mine and we can have that. So that should no longer be really a hindrance for us being able to move forward. So with that out of the way, and with our newfound ability to create a very large amount of netherite, let's see if we can't upgrade everything we have to Allthemodium. This is going to make us basically indestructible. And depending on what they've updated, I'm curious to see... Nope, still can't enchant that yet. We're going to put mending on this Fortune 3 pickaxe, because I think Allthemodium tools now have at least some sort of durability by the fact that there is a durability bar here. So I'm going to try... Okay, so we've got a Fortune 3 Allthemodium pickaxe now. And then just a normal one, which I'll keep on me for at least a little bit. Now the Silk Touch one is also very important, because we're going to need that in order to get all of the mob spawners so that we can set up a pretty decent mob farm. Put all of that in there. There we go. Okay, so we got a very nice piece of armor now, as well as all of our tools are now updated and upgraded as well. Well, apparently there's a whole bunch of missing items now too. This is the problem with starting a mod pack as early as I did, is that I'm sure there's stuff that's going to be put in and removed periodically, which is totally fine. But I will want to go through and check periodically so that I know I don't have any items like this. I think I'm just gonna be my trash hole. Whatever they are, I'm sure they're just tools and armor and such. They're all just gonna get tossed into there. And now we should have plenty more room in our enemy system. Yeah, it looks like that is absolutely maxed out, which is totally fine. I mean, it is working incredibly quickly, and it's just absolutely dumping all of those raw resources like the raw tin, the raw aluminum, the raw iron directly in here. We're getting plenty of raw gold as well, and we have no shortage of combs for it to work through. I think the only real upgrade we could make to this system now is, instead of me having to manually go get all the combs from down there to put them into this chest, if we had a way to do that automatically through like an ender chest or something like that, that would be ideal. However, we don't have ender chests in this pack yet, so as soon as we get those, I'm sure we'll actually get that set up. Okay, so next what I really want to do is start getting the rest of my gear, i.e. my armor, fully upgraded all the way to Allthemodium. And in order to do that, I really have to go back to the mining dimension and get some more netherite. So we're going to do that so that we can finish duplicating and getting enough Allthemodium upgrade templates to fully upgrade everything. But we're going to be using the exact same setup that we used before. All right, we finished all that up, cleaned up shop, brought it all home. We're running through a couple stacks of netherite scrap right now. And then once we're done, we're going to use all of that, turn it into actual netherite ingots, obviously, and then make the duplicated Allthemodium smithing templates so that we can upgrade. I think we just have our helmet and our boots left. However, I might strip the enchants off of those and re-enchant the netherite helmet because our enchants on there currently not great. I'll take aqua affinity and unbreaking doesn't matter on Allthemodium armor, but we have it. We need this guy. We'll go ahead and craft it. I'm going to take one of these, put it back up on the wall. We come here. We upgrade our helmet. Look at that. Part of me wants to take off the invisibility cloak. And you actually get to see me. Part of me likes it on. We're going to probably keep it off, though. That way when I do intros and outros, I look normal. Okay, so I was coming over here to enchant some books to try to get better enchants for my pickaxes. And while I did that, I got this capturing one enchant that I hope... I can't put it on my sword. But what that'll allow us to do is get spawn eggs for creatures. And potentially... actually put those spawn eggs onto the spawners that we have and then set up super customized mob drops and mob types for our mob spawner, which is going to be very handy to have later on. Okay, so we basically have indestructible tools, indestructible weapons, indestructible armor. It's going to be very, very hard for us to die. We have the ability to fly. We have the mining dimension and can get basically any resources we need passively. We don't even really have to actually actively work to get them. I think the next step that we have to take is to find a way to get to the end, which means we have to find a way to get a consistent amount of ender pearls, of actual ender pearls. Like they can't be the weird ones. They have to be actual, just straight up vanilla Minecraft ender pearls. And I don't know the right way to do that. But what I'm probably going to do is, because it's becoming night, I think I'm going to try to fly around, find as many as I can, and I wish my sword had looting. That's it. Please wish me luck. There's one. Ooh. We are 1 for 1 right now. Problem is, it's going to take a lot more than one ender pearl to actually get to the end. That's 2. 2 for 2, baby. I don't know if it's just easier to see them on plains, meadows, biomes, but I always find that they're more prevalent here. Flat, open areas. And like I said, it might just be that I can see them better. But if you're looking for them, they seem to spawn more often here. Dude, no way. We are 3 for 3. Now, we're not getting extra ender pearls. We're not getting multiple ender pearls per enderman. But, I mean, this is the most consistent I've been able to get ender pearls at all. I may just keep circling this town for the rest of this night and see how many we can get. Four for 4? What is this game? Do I just have insane luck? Or does the Allthemodium sword give me something that I don't know about? Alright, boys, can we go 5 for 5? That is a question of the day. 5 for 5. What are we on? What are we doing? That's crazy luck. Now, one of you smart people out there is going to tell me, oh, you did this thing or you have this, put it on your person, and that's what's causing you to get a solid ender pearl drop every time. I don't know what it is, but from my understanding of what I'm wearing and the tools that I have, I don't think I should be going 6 for 6. This doesn't just passively have looting on it. That's crazy. Did they change the drop rates of Endermen? I'm going to laugh if one of y'all tells me that they changed the drop rates and you get a consistent ender pearl every time. That would be hilarious. I would be so happy about it. It would be a much needed change. But it would make me laugh quite a bit. Dude. 2 solid TPs from my boy. That's 7. It's 7 for 7. It's 100%. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like the mobs are starting to not spawn anymore. We may have everything that we can get from the Endermen. Nope, one more. Got an ender pearl there too. Man, look at us go. We have blaze powder and blaze rods. We're just gonna turn it all into it because whatever. 8 eyes of ender. You think that gets me close? I think that might get me pretty close. And, you know, it's certainly worth a shot, right? I mean, do we go now? Let's charge up the jetpack real quick. Put it on. Throw the first one. Don't break on me. Of course it did. Okay, so I'm going to fly this direction until I reach the first village. Because usually the end stronghold is located close to, usually directly under a village. From my personal experience, I don't know if statistically, mathematically, the spawn rates work out that way. But from what I've seen, it is usually under a village. Okay, so we went too far. Means I'm gonna find a nice little flat place here. Here's our village we were looking for. Maybe, I mean, we'll give it a shot. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna dig. Straight down right here. And what I wouldn't give to just not be stuffed into a water cave again. Oh, oh, yes, okay, alright. We made it. I don't know why that was so complicated and difficult to find. It shouldn't have been. Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, this is not gonna end well for me, I don't think. Dude, why is it all water caves? There we go. Okay, so we found it. We know where it's at. We just don't know what height it's at. Back in. I think I tanked 2 hits. Oh, boys, we did it. I don't think I really want silverfish, but... Those are the 6 we have. I can make 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to need 2 more ender pearls total. What? No. How? Did I have no food? I still had food. I don't understand how that killed me. What? That makes 0 sense. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the footage on that for sure. Oh, we got an ender pearl as a reward. We're good. We're good. I didn't even need to do that either. Alright, boys. You guys think we're ready? I think we're ready. Yeah, because I think those are going to kill me if I don't have a bow. But we made it here. And have all the Endermen now. Let's see. Oh no. Maybe not. I'm sorry, the first one does 0 hearts of damage and the second one absolutely kills me. Ow. I don't understand what's going on right now. Okay, so we're gonna put all that back on. We definitely have to have a bow. It would have been smart to just do that from the beginning, but here we are, being dumb. Talk about progress. We got a whole bunch of netherite, everything upgraded to Allthemodium, found the end, went to the end, defeated the Ender Dragon. I mean, we are just absolutely rocking and rolling right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna, man, I just second guessed myself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for episode 12. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got a ton accomplished, everything upgraded to Allthemodium. We went to the end, we found the end, we defeated the Ender Dragon. In the next episode, we're going to be accomplishing so much more as far as automated resource generation goes, really upgrading our digital miner, getting some power going, upgrading our mob spawner. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you. Don't forget, you're special, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Based on the feedback I've received from you guys, I'm going to fundamentally change the way that I record and edit and really set up these videos. What I'm going to do is, instead of recording for a certain amount of time for each video, I'm going to record as much as I can within a time frame and then shoot for about twice a week to upload videos to YouTube so you guys can see the progress that I've made. So what that's going to allow me to do is make sure that every single video is absolutely content-filled, action-packed, the best of the best from what has occurred since the last video, so that way there aren't some videos that are super interesting and then some videos that are kind of boring. It should allow me to have enough content for each one that we can cut out all the boring bits and you guys just get to see everything interesting going on in this incredible world that we're building together. I know you guys all have really busy lives, and so the fact that you would spend some of your time actually watching one of my videos is an incredible honor that I don't take for granted. So I want to make sure that I'm presenting you with the best of the best that I possibly can.